Oh, there's this word out there that nobody likes. Some people never have done, some people will never do. It's a budget. A budget lets us take control of our lives, of our financial lives, which allows us to have better lives, allows us to spend more time thinking about kids, flowers, walks, mountains, whatever you like, reading, without worrying about the bill I can't afford to pay. Because the tendency is we borrow to buy things we can't afford. We have debt that we can't afford. We spent money when we could not afford it. And borrowing lets us do that, assuming that the future will be better than the past, right? It gets us in a never-ending cycle of debt repayment, of worry, of frustration, of not being able to enjoy our life. Let's create a budget. Let's create a cash flow. If we're going to give to charity, let's do it first and live on the rest. Let's put some into a retirement bucket so that when we get there, we have choices. Let's build an emergency fund of 6 months of your income, which will take time. You aren't going to do this in one day, but it may take months, years. It may take, whatever it takes. But you've got to start. Let's build a buffer fund, 3 months of whatever your income is. If you build a budget that's exactly what you bring in, it will never work because things will happen that you don't have in that budget. Johnny will need shoes. The tire will blow out. I don't know what will happen, but the budget won't work. You need a buffer fund. You need a big bill fund. You need a fund for those things that you pay annually that are not monthly. They're like a cannonball coming at you and they're a disaster every year. Why not put 1/12 of that number away every month so that when that bill comes, you just write a check for it? You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to fret about it. You can go fishing that afternoon and enjoy yourself because it's taken care of. And then special projects, vacation, house improvements, whatever it is. Why don't we save to spend? That's a way better model to being realistic financially, to having a better life. If we borrow to spend, if we borrow money to buy things we can't afford today, assuming the future will be perfect, for many of you, that leads to disaster. So let's budget. Let's create those buckets. Let's create a system. It's just easy to follow. It's hard to implement. It's hard to deal with. But once you've done it for a year or two, life will be easier. You'll spend less time worrying about money and more time enjoying life. And I think that's what life is about.